link his video that he did for this collab and his channel down in the description, so definitely go check out his channel and his video because he's an awesome builder, and I really want you to all go over there, share the love, and subscribe to his channel. He's currently trying to figure out 2 days he will upload a week, so there will be plenty of new content coming for you if you do subscribe to him, which I hope. And he came up with this really exciting idea of picking one of the other I just woke up, I'm sorry, my words are all confused, I have no idea what I'm doing. But he said we could renovate one of the, Jesus, why is this so hard for me? So I would renovate one of his old houses that he built a while back, and I would renovate one of his. Right, that makes sense. You got there in the end. Confused Cora is back. Yeah, it was really fun to do. He gave me this house that he did that you just saw. And I was like, I looked at it and Liam sat next to me and I was like, Liam, this is already like a really pretty house. I do not know what to change about it. So I said to Luke, Groovy Simmer, I was like, dude, I have no idea what to change about it. Like, I really like it. And he's like, oh really? I don't really like the outside, like the exterior of the house. So I went back in and I was like, oh, alright, so I guess what do we do best on this channel? Modern houses, you guessed it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna modernize this. So I got rid of all the landscaping. I changed some of the windows, not a lot of them, I don't remember. I don't think I changed a lot of the windows. I kept them in the places where they were before, but I like upgraded them, if you want to say so, because I think when he built this, not all the packs were out. I don't even know if he has all of the packs. So I did change a few of the windows. And the interior was actually kind of nice already too, so I don't know, it was a hard one. So I was like, we'll just modernize it because I liked the house before, and I was like, I can't really just change something because I don't like it, so I can't sit here and be like, oh look, this was horrible, so it needed to be changed. Whilst the build, I gave him a few options, but he went with a starter I did in the end, and I think I know which starter he means. I haven't seen it yet because I don't want to spoil myself, I want to be excited, but I do have an idea of which starter he picked, and I think it was one that I built before I even did YouTube. And I think I built it before a lot of the packs actually were out. I think only 2 or 3, if you pick that house obviously, only a few packs were out, so there's definitely a lot of potential to make that house look fabulous, because it definitely wasn't fabulous before, whilst this one was actually really pretty. Like, I really liked the vibe of it, and like the little half walls on the outside. And so I was like, right, I'm just gonna modernize this because then I don't have to, I don't know, I felt bad being like, I changed this because it was ugly. Because it wasn't, it was very pretty before. But yeah, I decided to put a pool there. I don't know if it goes with the vibes of where the house is, but I really liked it. So I put a pool there because I always think my modern builds always turn out so expensive looking, you could say, that I'm just like, you know what, I think it needs a pool. Do you feel the same? I don't know, I feel like modern houses all need a pool because they look, except for when they're very small, or like on one of the 20 by 15 lots, you know, you can't really put a pool. Well, you could put a pool there, but in my opinion it doesn't fit most houses I build there. So yeah, but this one definitely needed one, so I put one. And he also did this really cute thing in the house with the loft. You know, I always try to build loft houses, or at least somewhere there's like a little, we say gallery, excuse me, we say gallery in Germany, but I'm sure that's not what you say. You know, when there's like a little hole, I guess, on the second floor where you can look down to the first. And, oh, maisonette. We say that too, maisonette. I don't know how you pronounce that in English. Wow. I'm sorry. But I always try it, but because my roofing tends to be very complicated, because I tend to build not too many very boxy houses, like they usually have quite a lot of bump outs, so the roofing gets kind of complicated, and I love that. Like, I'm a sucker for roofing. I enjoy roofing. The more complicated it gets, the more excited I get. It's so strange. Like, Don't ask me. I hear everyone complain like, oh, I don't know how to roof this. But for me, roofing is like the most satisfying thing about building. I swear. Like, I see the house because I usually start with the shell, you know, all the walls on the outside. And then I see it and I'm like, this ain't a house yet. But then as soon as you put the roofing on, it becomes a house to me. I don't know. Does that make sense? Let me know. Do you think a house becomes a house when it's roofed? Because it's so weird. I hear so many people complain about it and I'm just like, oh, you know what? I love roofing. Yeah, but I tried to do that so many times, like leaving out a gap to the first floor. But because the roofing is so complicated, it just clips everywhere and I can't stand it. Like, I get so angry when I build and something doesn't work. I have like no tolerance for that. I literally, as soon as something doesn't match, I'm like, I'm gonna quit this. And then I either quit the recording or I turn off the game completely and I'm like, I'll just start, like, go back to it another day because I just get too angry with it. Yeah, I wish I had a bit of a higher tolerance when it came to being stressed out with builds, but I don't. I'm sorry. So that's why probably I enjoy doing modern builds, because I feel like whenever I do build a modern build, I'm kind of like, I know what to do. I don't know why. It's not like I've ever lived in a modern place. Like, our house isn't, well, I don't have a house. Our apartment isn't modern. It never used to be modern. I don't know any friends that have modern like semi-modern. I guess like the furniture is a bit modern, but not too much. And I've never seen a real modern house in my life, because the only place I really did see houses in my life was in America. It's so weird, but like all the other, because I usually go and do city trips. Well, I've seen some houses in Italy actually, and Spain, because I used to go there for vacation with my family and we always like stayed somewhere a bit further away from the big cities and rented a house with a lot of friends. We're not rich. We didn't rent it by ourselves, don't worry. We had like a lot of friends with us. Well, my mom's friends. I don't have friends. R.I.P. I do, don't worry about me. I don't know if you would even worry if someone says they don't have friends. I watched this. Well, I'm totally going off. I forgot the word you say with that. I don't know. On tension, is that what you say? Off tension? I think you do say that. I don't know what I wanted to say earlier. Oh, I didn't see any modern houses ever, but I know what to do with them for some reason. And then now I wanted to say, what did I want to say? I have no idea. I'm sorry, confused Cora is real today. I've just been like in a very weird headspace, y'all. Like, my sleeping schedule is all over the place. I do not know what's happening anymore because I tend to like to wake up around 8 or 9 even on my free days. I'm only at uni Monday through Wednesday this semester, but uni sucks this semester. Like, I hate all the courses I have to do and they're all like mandatory. Like, I have to take them, so I have to go there because you have to be there. You can only not go, I think, 2 or 3 times depending on the course. And it sucks. Like, I really hate all of the courses that I have to do. And it's just not fun. Like, I hate going there. It drains me. Like, it's not interesting. I don't learn anything new. What's really annoying about the course that I take, like the subject I study, is that it tends to be not very scientific when it comes to the seminars that I go to. And I can't stand it. Like, I'm a very scientific person. Like, I need to have facts to believe something. It might be a bit weird, but, well, I still have a few spiritual thoughts. I still kind of believe in ghosts, kind of not, but I guess that doesn't really fit to it. But with, like, actual science and facts and stuff, I need them. And often, it would be like the teacher asks us a question, and instead of saying like, oh, you know, I read this kind of thing and they did these studies and they found this out, everyone kind of goes like, well, you know, I have a daughter or I have a cousin or whatever. And I'm like, you can't just make assumptions due to like one child you've seen for all children in the world, you know, like it might not frustrate other people. It definitely doesn't frustrate other people because no one intervenes, but in my head I'm just getting very angry and I'm like, this isn't right. I need my facts. I need my studies. You can't just say that. And I might be a bit like uptight, but it really stresses me out. So I hate going. So I never listen to anything they say, just in case they say something that isn't proven with facts or studies or any other thing you can prove stuff with. And yeah, I just play solitaire all day. So yay. That's me. Anyways, this video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing this. Don't forget to check out Groovy Simmer's video. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in Monday's video. Bye!